Before I start drawing, I want to change my cursor. Right now it looks like a little pen nib, and I want to be a little more precise with that. So I'm going to choose Use Precise Cursors. And while I'm in here, I'm going to choose Scale Corners and Scale Strokes and Effects. I mean, we really shouldn't be using strokes or effects. We should have the strokes at none, but just in case, let's go ahead and turn those on. All right, so now this is just my preference. I have this little X. It's a more precise for me. So I'm going to start drawing. So I need my level 3 50%. That's basically this part of the face. And again, I'm going to use the techniques that we've learned in previous projects to draw out a smooth path. And here, one of the things that's happening as I'm drawing this is that it's filling as I go, which is really distracting. So let's start over. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just use the default fill and stroke, the black and the white. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take the fill and change it to none. And let's just keep our black on so that we can see what we're doing. And I might even make the stroke weight narrower so that I can see a bit better. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and start drawing. And that's working better for me. All right, so you're going to click and drag. You want at least the image that I have. If you have anything similar to this, I mean, you're going to want, if you have organic curving shapes like I have in this image, you're going to want to click and drag. Click, hold the mouse key and drag is what I mean. Because that will allow you to drag handles out. And those handles will allow you to create a smoothly curving path. And the direction that you drag when you are dragging with the mouse is the direction that your path is going to go. All right, so we're stylizing this a bit. We're simplifying it somewhat. So you notice that the image that we have is made of pixels and it's very rough. So we're not going to try to mimic or to outline or draw every pixel. We're just using this as a guide. Our drawing should look a lot smoother than this pixelated image that we've got. All right, what we want to do is come around to the end and close this path. So we're going to go back and over our original anchor point, the first anchor point that we set, and click on that and drag to bring out those handles. So we have a smooth path. All right, so now we're ready to fill this. So I'm going to select my 50% color and fill that. Let's make our stroke none. We don't want a black stroke. We don't want what we don't want is black outlines on these. We want these to look like solid colored shapes. We don't want this to look like a line drawing with contours, so we want to make sure that our stroke is at none. All right, let's see what we've got so far. So this is where we are so far. All right, so let's see what we need to do here. Let's look at where else we have this this 50% gray. There's some in the down here in the chest, and then there's some in the hand. So let's go ahead and create that. We're going to do that on the same level. So 50% gray on our illustration is on our level 3 layer. So we want the main areas of 50% gray all to be in the same on the same layer. So back to the pen tool. I'm going to go back to my my black stroke and my fill at none while I draw. Okay, so let's take a look at where we're at. This is what we have so far. So we've got the beginnings of our illustration. I think this would be a good time to save. Let's go to File, Save As. All right, find the folder that you're going to save this in. You're going to want to rename the folder later. Let's call it our last name underscore BCD 1000 underscore project 03-1. Let's save it as an EPS file, and let's check artboards.